Hey there, coin collectors, history buffs, and treasure hunters. Welcome back to MY Channel today. We're diving into something really exciting, the incredible world of rare US coins. Specifically, we're going to be talking about some stunning gems like the 1984 Liberty Dime, Lincoln Pennies, and other famous coins that may be hiding right under your nose, possibly worth a lot more than you think. From the 1984 dime, packed with historical significance, to those little copper coins, the Lincoln pennies, you might have more in your collection than just pocket change. So grab your magnifying glass, and let's get started. Now, let's start with the 1984 Liberty Dime. At first glance, it might look like just any other dime, right? A simple coin with a smooth edge, an image of Lady Liberty, and a subtle, yet proud year inscribed on it. But what if I told you that this dime could be more valuable than you think? Stick with me, and you'll see how these coins can climb in value and what makes them so unique. First, let's talk about the Liberty dime in general. The Liberty dime was first introduced back in 1796. And since then, it has been produced in various forms, with different versions of Lady Liberty gracing the front. The 1984 version you're familiar with today might seem like a modern coin, but it's part of a long-standing tradition of US dimes that have been cherished by collectors for centuries. Now let's zoom in on 1984. It's crucial to note that in the 1980s, the U.S. Mint was facing a period of economic change and inflation, with the value of coins shifting in relation to their composition. The 1984 Liberty Dime, much like other coins minted during this period, is primarily made from a copper-nickel blend, which gives it a distinctive feel compared to earlier silver dimes. But what about its value today? Is it worth more than just 10 cents? Well, in terms of face value, the 1984 Liberty Dime will only ever be worth 10 cents. But here's the twist. Due to the age, condition, and scarcity of coins in uncirculated quality, these coins can command a premium. Coins in mint condition, especially if they're graded MS67 or higher by professional coin graders, can be worth much more than just 10 cents. In fact, they can be valued anywhere between $2 to $15, depending on the demand and market. But that's not all. The 1984 dime could even be worth more if it has any unique characteristics. We're talking about die cracks, off-center strikes, or proof versions that were specially minted for collectors. These special versions can command even higher prices at auction, and in some cases, can fetch upwards of $50 to $100. Imagine finding one of these rare versions in your coin jar or in that old change you found under your couch cushions. Now, let's shift gears and talk about another famous coin in the U.S. Mint's history, the Lincoln penny. Lincoln pennies are a staple in American coinage, and while they may seem like nothing more than everyday change, some of these little coins can be surprisingly valuable. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and ever since, these pennies have been produced in various versions, metals, and designs. So, why are Lincoln pennies so valuable? Well, they've been made in several key variations over the years, and some of these variations can be incredibly rare and in high demand with collectors. For instance, the famous 1909 SVDB Lincoln penny is one of the most sought-after coins, especially if it's in excellent condition. Just one of these can be worth upwards of $500 to $1,000, and if it's in mint state, it could go for even more. But don't just assume that every Lincoln penny is valuable. The real magic lies in certain editions, such as those produced in 1943 when the U.S. Mint used steel to create pennies during World War II. These steel pennies are much rarer than the copper ones, and certain rare examples can fetch over $100,000 at auction. Yes, you've heard that right. A single penny worth over $100,000, and let's not forget the famous 1969 Lincoln penny with a rare double die error. These errors, where the image was stamped twice during the minting process, can cause a coin's value to skyrocket. A double-dyed penny from 1969 can be worth anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 depending on its condition. Now, the key to identifying a rare Lincoln penny is knowing what to look for. First, always check the mint mark, that little letter on the back of the coin that tells you where it was made. You'll want to look for pennies with mint marks from places like San Francisco S, Philadelphia no mint mark, or Denver D, as they can be more valuable in certain years. Next, the condition of the penny is crucial. Coins that are in mint state or are uncirculated are far more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. The more pristine the coin, the higher its value. Grading systems like PCGS and NGC can help determine how valuable a penny is, and getting a professional grade can sometimes increase the price by hundreds of dollars. Now, with all of this in mind, you might be wondering, what about other coins from the US Mint? Are there other gems worth keeping an eye out for? Absolutely. From the 1955 double-die Lincoln cent to 1916 Mercury dimes and 1937 Buffalo nickels, the world of rare coins is full of hidden treasures. And the best part is, anyone can start collecting. You don't need to be a seasoned expert to spot a valuable coin, just a keen eye and a little knowledge. In fact, there are coin rolls, coin bags, and even old banknotes that you might have in your possession that could be worth a small fortune. If you're out and about, and you come across an old coin in your pocket change, take a moment to inspect it. It could be your lucky day. Remember, while most coins will only be worth their face value, the ones with rare features or historical significance can be worth far more. So, what's the takeaway from today's video? The value of a coin like the 1984 Liberty Dime Lincoln pennies and other rare coins depends on several factors: the year, minting location, the condition, and any unique errors or features. Some of these coins might seem ordinary at first, but when you take a closer look, you might be holding on to a small fortune. If you're serious about coin collecting, make sure to stay up to date on the latest coin news, check auction sites, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks on identifying valuable coins. So, next time you're digging through your change, keep your eyes peeled, because you just might have a rare find in your hands. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting!